They were the top two last season. They're both in the leading pack at this early stage of this season, and there's been little suggestion that either of them will fall away. The team news for Anderlecht: Glenn de Buck is back in the heart of the defence, a hugely experienced replacement for Tihinen, who's suspended. 3 of the starters have been named in the Belgian squad for their European Championship qualifier against Estonia that's coming up, but Christian Williamson is out through injury and will be for the next 3 weeks. Bruges, they welcome back an old stager. Danny Verlinden returns in goal in place of Butina, now 40. He's in his 15th season with the club. The Slovenian Che comes in as the playmaker. The Peruvian Mendoza adds pace to the forward line, replacing Gaetan Engelbert. A solid looking lineup for Bruges. The referee, Johan Verbist, gets us underway. Games between these two are rarely anything other than close. Anderlecht, the early league leaders with a perfect record so far. Played 7, won 7, and they've scored goals aplenty. 25 so far. Engelbert sitting on the sidelines today. The Constant Vandenstock Stadium absolutely packed to its 26,500 capacity. It's a formidable atmosphere in which Bruges find themselves. But they won't be fazed by this. And Daniel Zitka is called into early action to push aside a cross that was arrowing towards the near post. Plenty forward for Bruges, and it's side netting. Zitka having a worrying opening to this game. His goal under early threat, and it was the near post run and header by Rosenhal. Dindan. Now Seo. And the South Koreans' cross has forced a corner. Rosenhal wearing the face mask because of a cheekbone injury. Verlinden organising his defence. Mornar in the thick of it. And the header glances off the inside of the post from Walter Basesio. It is Basesio's forte, getting forward from midfield, ghosting in, and very unlucky with the header. Mendoza. The encouragement is there for the forward run from Verheyen, and the header from Che. Tests the frame of the goal. Just glanced off the outside of the post with the goalkeeper struggling to get across. Anderlecht winners of the league on a record 26 occasions. And here's a chance for Dindan. And Verlinden made a good smothering block. Great advantage of having a 40-year-old goalkeeper is that he does remain calm in situations such as that. South Korean, Seo. Now Avitsa Mornar. Mornar loves to run at defenders. It comes back to Seo. Oh, and it's touched in by Aruna Dindan. He'll claim he meant it. Verlinden is beaten by the merest touch from the Ivory Coast international. The incursion made by Mornar, who had Seo available, and Seo tried to curl the shot. Dindan stuck out a leg, and that was enough to guide it just inside the post. Mornar with the header down, and Dindan! Good job for Verlinden, it was straight at him. Just instinctively stuck out a fist. Basesio's corner. And Mendoza. Placed by Zevlakov, who's one out. Dindan, volleyed clear. This was Dindan's volley, which was really well struck. De Buck. And again, Glenn De Buck to Ivica Mornar. Flags up for offside, it won't count. The Croatian Mornar attracting the attention of the referee's assistant. But it's a very tight call. Still only 1-0. Anderlecht will be reasonably happy with their first half display. Having said that, their dominance might well have yielded more than just the one solitary goal. Zevlakov. It's Anderlecht's throw. And Mornar's made himself readily available. And the shot really tested Verlinden. Not for the first time in this half. It was struck very powerfully by Hendricks. Referee consulting his watch and bringing an entertaining first half to a close. The goal scored on the half hour by Dindan, and Anderlecht well worth their lead. They may feel though that they should be more than one goal to the good. As it is, the half-time score in the constant van den Stock, Anderlecht a goal up. Bruges, the reigning champions, kick off the second half a goal down at the home of their closest and longest standing rivals. They consigned Anderlecht to the runners-up position in the Belgian league last season. They've not really shown their true form so far this time around. Here's Seo, made such an impression at the World Cup for South Korea. And now Mornar. And that's a good ball for Dindan to make it 2. Verlinden blocked out the light, and then the follow-up shot is dealt with rather more comfortably. It was Dindan who had the better chance though. And Verlinden made good progress out from his line. And then Zevlakov straight at the goalkeeper. Now Seitan, the Norwegian, who's got support and didn't use it. And he's getting some accusing glances, notably from Mendoza, who would have loved the square ball. Zevlakov. Seoul wanted it in the middle. And Anderlecht haven't really found their feet in this second half. Bruges appear to have had a roasting in the dressing room. And there's a greater determination and certainly more cohesion to their play since the break. Here's Rosenhal. Mendoza. Now Che. And Che can shoot with either foot, and that's a very good save. Zitka flying to his left and touching the ball onto the woodwork. Without the goalkeeper it would have gone in. It was swerving and he had to get a long way across. 5 up for Bruges. Comes out to Che. Oh, he's hit the post again. And I have a feeling that the goalkeeper got to it once more, even though the referee has given a goal kick. I think that Zitka touched it onto the upright. He did. It's another really good save because it came through a crowd of defenders. Anderlecht have the throw. They had the best defence in the league last season, only 31 goals conceded. And only 5 this season in their opening 7 matches. They're a very mean outfit to play against. But Bruges have shown enough to suggest they may find a way through. This is Che, who's looked their best bet, and that's a good ball for Mendoza. Seitan is up as well. Mendoza's shot. He's a lively presence. He's keen to do well in domestic football, having been sent off in the Champions League against Vigo and received a great deal of criticism for that red card. Sio. Mornar's in the middle for Anderlecht. And it's Mornar with the bicycle kick. A goal in the week against Bayern in the Champions League. And that was a good effort. Off balance and not too far off target. Anderlecht's double substitution hasn't really had much of an effect. This Rosenhal, now Mendoza. Whistles from the Anderlecht supporters. Mendoza though with a chance for Bruges, and he's made it 1-1. 9 minutes to play, Bruges level, and Anderlecht find their 100% record under threat. Should Sitka have been beaten to his left? There wasn't that much of a gap, but the Peruvian Mendoza found it. It's his 9th of the season, and Anderlecht for once have been pegged back. Sio. Much greater urgency about Anderlecht, but it's too late. It is only a draw for the league leaders. Their perfect record has been shattered. The first time they've failed to win this season thanks to that late equaliser from Mendoza. It's finished at the Constant van den Stok, 1-1.